Okay, this is my first try at this new setup that we're going to do. We're going to be running through a bunch of grades as fast as possible for my students. So today we're going to be working on Academy Grade 7, Unit 1, which is negative numbers, addition and subtraction. You can see over here. And first lesson is Intro to Adding Numbers. So if we're doing this, if you do this for my students, you just came across this video. My students are Thai, so sometimes I may use a little bit of Thai to explain some things. For my students, you should watch the videos that are here, adding negative numbers examples, adding negative numbers with different signs, something like that. And then these are the practice problems. And each practice problem, you need to try to get 100% on that, 4 out of 4, or 5 out of 5, or 7 out of 7. Okay, so this is our blue button. I always tell my students, follow the blue button. So we're going to start with that sign of sums. I'm going to show you how that works here. All right, so this is 7 questions, so we want to make sure that we get all 7. And hopefully I do, because then that won't be embarrassing for the math teacher to get one wrong. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So what is the sign of this? It's a positive number plus another positive number. So we know a positive number. Let me do that then. So the first rule we're going to say, I'm having trouble finding my pen here. There it is. I think my monitor is not right. Okay, so a positive plus a positive is always going to equal a positive number. Okay, so we know that this number over here is positive. 2 plus 3 is 5. So we're starting positive and then we're going up. If we look at it, I'm going to draw a number line over here. So if this is 0, if we're starting over here somewhere, it doesn't matter where, and then we're going more in this direction, it's going to be positive. Here we have a negative number plus a negative number. So negative number plus a negative number. Negative number, we're starting over here at negative 18 and 9/17, and then we're adding a negative number. So negative is like we're doing a U-turn here. So we'll add a negative number. We're going back that direction. So negative number plus a negative number is always going to be a negative number. Now here, we need to look carefully because we have a negative number plus a positive number. So negative number plus a positive number, or we could do it the other way, a positive number plus a negative number. We're not sure. We can't know every time. We have to look at the exact numbers. So here here's our 0. And here we're starting at negative 1,042, and then we're adding 1,042 this direction. So we're adding a positive number going that direction. So we're going to end directly on 0. And another way to look at that is 1,000 by the commutative property, switching them around. Positive plus a negative number, 1,042 minus 1,042, that's going to be 0. 0 is not positive and 0 is not negative. Okay, so here we go. Here's another one that's a little bit different. So we're going to have another negative plus a positive number. It's going to start over here at negative 289, and we're going to go this direction. How much? 311. So how far does it take to get to 0? It takes 289 to get to 0. And then we have another 22 left over. So we're going to come up and go another 22. So we're going to end up at positive 22 over here. So that number is going to be positive. Our positive number is bigger than our negative number. And we're adding them, so it's going to be positive. Considering the following number line, what is the sign of A plus B? So for this one, let's just go down here and we do it on here. I'm having trouble with my... not seeing my pen very well today. I'm sorry. All right, so we've got B over here. It doesn't really matter what it is. And we've got A over here. A is much bigger. So we can either have B plus A. We can take this distance, whatever that is, and we can put that right here. Or, change my color. We can take this distance and put it right here. Either way, we're going to end up in the same place, and that's going to be a negative number. Okay, so here we've got another situation like we had before. So we draw a new number line here, and we got 0, and we're going to start at negative, wherever it is, it doesn't really matter, 88/13. Okay, and then we're going to go 88/13 in that direction. And what does that mean? We're going to end up exactly on 0. Okay? These numbers are the same. This is in the positive direction. This is in the negative direction. So we're going to end up directly on 0. And this is our last one here. So what is the sign of 45 plus negative 38? So here we, again, have got another positive plus a negative, 0. So we're 45, and then we're adding. Adding normally goes this direction, but it's a negative, so it's going to do like a U-turn there. And we're going to go back, adding negative 38. So we're going to go back 38. We're going to count back 38 over here. We're on 45 over here, and we're going to count back 38. We're going to end up somewhere over here. We'll figure out what that is later, but that is on the positive side of 0. And we're done with that.